I was the one who was like, we should do more cowboy-ish things. And now you're having the time of your life.
What?
I thought this was the cowboy one.
Oh, Killer, you listen to me.
I don't know these people's. I don't know
All
people.
right. Hi, y'all. It's tea time with
Kelly.
T,
and Lee. So, ladies, what you sipping on?
what you got?
So,
First of
last,
all, I know for a fact that man better have made you a cocktail this time because he's left you in the trenches.
Oh, I'm filing papers tomorrow. Don't you worry.
Mm,
Don't you worry.
viciously.
them papers.
Go ahead, girl. What you sipping on that Marcus did not make?
This
Mm,
is my own drink,
okay.
okay?
Because we're
Uh,
independent. We don't need a man to make.
INDEEPEDP.
you know that she got her own. She make her own drinks. Hey.
Period. She write her own books.
Mm, that part.
Uh, last season, I think I told you about my favorite rum, which is
Havana
Havana Club.
Club.
Havana Club, exactly. So Havana Club, it's a Cuban rum, and so the last time I was on vacation, we got some. So I'm drinking Havana Club and just some OJ, nothing fancy, what I could whip up on my own.
Period. Killer, what you got?
So I don't have a name for it, but we're calling it a little mom cocktail. And I'm going to tell you why it's a mom cocktail. So me and some friends took the kids for the fireworks. And so one of the moms came through clutch in her little bag and she was like, hey, you know, let's start the party. And so the only thing I had with me was this Gatorade, which is their
I
Gatorade.
can get drunk, but I will not be hungover. I have electrolytes.
Listen, it's all I had in my little cooler. The Gatorade mashups, this is lemon, lime, and orange. But you put these two little things together,
It tastes good.
It's a good time.
you got something.
I like it.
I don't know.
Who would have thought?
I don't know why it's delicious, but it is.
And it's not too salty.
No, and that's so it's almost like you know how when you take a shot, you do like the lime
The
and salt.
lime and the salt.
It's like the lemon lime is in here because it's orange and lemon lime. It's a little salty, so it tastes like tequila shots.
Come
Like,
on, Killer. Come on. Now I gotta chase. I gotta try it.
but I think these are only for the summer. I think so. I think they're limited time. So if you're gonna
Oh,
try
we're
them,
gonna have to buy a couple of them.
yeah, I found them at Sam's, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna just get these because they're a new flavor, but it tastes like tequila shots. It's delicious.
Period. So
What you
I
got?
have a Thai tea.
Okay.
See, you be doing it up too with the drinks though.
Fancy.
Like, I still need to try that lemonade or limeade thingy you did last
Oh, the
season.
Brazilian limeade. Yeah.
Yes. So what's in that?
So it's literally just like Vietnamese or sorry, Thai tea, like black tea, and you add creamer to it or half and half. Delicious. Or at
So
least how
see,
the
why is
flavor.
it orange? Why is the drink orange though? If
That's
it's
just the color the tea brews. That's just the tea leaves. Yeah.
Does it stain?
No.
Okay.
I haven't had anything to stain.
because I thought you was gonna tell me it had turmeric in it. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
It might, child. I don't know what's in them tea bags.
I
But
need to.
when I get it from the when I go get Thai food, it is orange. So like that's the color of the tea.
Mm. How are those syrups going? I haven't asked you in a while. What all have you tried those syrups
So
in?
the Carib and Co syrups are wonderful. What I did learn was that you do have to put them in the refrigerator after you open them. I had one go moldy on me because they're not like super shelf stable. They're like made with fresh ingredients, so you got to keep them
Okay.
refrigerated. But they are delicious. My favorite one so far is the pineapple and tamarind.
Okay.
I haven't opened the Mexican vanilla yet, but pineapple and tamarind is That's my go-to for right now.
Okay.
Let me know what that Mexican vanilla tastes like when you open it.
I sure will.
It
Mhm.
sounds
Sure will.
delicious. Delicious.
Lee, you got anything black on? Anything bought black?
Oh, I do. So my shirt says, I drink water, mind my business, and read smut. And this one is by Dari Wrights. She's an author that we met at the Boozy Book Tour Charlotte maybe like a year and a half ago.
Okay.
I got this from her table and I like that.
Yeah, love that.
What you got on black, Killer?
I finally wear my BRBF shirts
We love a BRBF.
because I feel like all the content creators have already premiered it, and I was like, I'm not gonna be like everybody else. I'm gonna wait until y'all forget about it, and then I'll remind you and be like, oh,
Bring it back out.
there's a shirt. I'll run it back. So yes, and it's also probably just sad that I still haven't fully unpacked from BRBF. So
It's only been months.
only 6 weeks. I'm just saying.
I
But that's
I
because-
unpacked my clothes, but my books that I got still don't have a home.
Right.
Like I have a whole scanner system, a stamp for my books, catalog it, put it in. They're still just sitting in a pile.
That's me. That's me. So all my swag and everything is still like in my books and everything, my bookmarks that I collected, all of that. It's in this nice little corner in my office. And I'm gonna get to it. And then I felt like my son shaded me. He brought his little 6-year-old butt in here and just started counting books that weren't on a bookshelf. Nobody asked you.
Nobody asked him to do that.
No, but at the same time, good counting, but still, nobody asked you. I know that I have books literally everywhere. It's my business.
It's my business.
What you got, Auntie?
So I have a t-shirt from OG. OG be yapping. Her website is literallyblack.co. And it says, buy her wings, make her come. So
Sad.
she
And then you
loves
gotta
for the
put it in
men to
order.
be book
You can switch it
boyfriends in
over.
real life. We like that.
Let her act.
Yes. All right, so
Well,
what we doing today, ladies?
I want to start by knowing if there's a book that made y'all rub y'all feet together this week. Because I know there's one for me.
I don't know if it's making me rub my feet, but I feel like it's making me call my therapist, sharpen my weapons. It's making me side-eye every ninja on the street. It's making me sympathize with ninjas. It's making me do a lot of things because Takira, with all due respect, I hope you stub a toe. Just respectfully.
Stub your toe.
The way you are taking me down through there, and I blame T from this little gaggle of women who was like, we should read Parachutes. It's been all over my timeline. We should do it together.
Okay, so let's amend that statement and blame Lee. Let's do that.
I don't know
Because
which one I know what
even
means.
though I said all those things, who made it the BBB Book of the Month?
Okay.
That's also fair.
Ah,
So it's both of your faults.
I wouldn't have made it the BBB Book of the Month
oh,
if
we
I hadn't read it all.
around.
I made it the BBB Book of the Month because I had read it and I was crashing out and I wanted to crash out about it in group.
Absolutely.
Form. I needed group therapy.
We
So
did.
you quite literally were drowning, and you was like, "You hoes are coming with me."
Yeah, but the person who made me drown in the first place was T. And I read it on a cruise, so I could have physically drowned. Literally.
That was reckless book recommendations, T.
You're welcome.
You
T, how about you?
Man.
Anything stick out to you this week?
Oh, I am reading Parachutes 3, but Killer has said everything that needs to be seen. I'm reading a book that hasn't come out yet right now. But when that book come out, y'all gonna really like it. It's really just, ooh, it's a good time.
What are you reading?
I'm reading it's a little something called Room 214 San Juan.
Oh, I think I heard about this one. I think I may have the arc of that too.
Actually, was really not expecting this. I'm like, what is she reading that she didn't tell the group of?
That's what I'm reading. And
Yeah.
it's yummy.
Yeah. I just have a quick question. You got anxiety?
I don't have no anxiety.
Yeah. He knocking the Mario coins out that girl. She wound up tighter.
And he just
Oh.
And I will say about Room 214, y'all know I skip the fluff. I don't usually read dedications. I try not to read prologues if I can get away with it. I read the dedication and it hit me right here.
yeah. Well,
It
that's
did.
because you're yes.
I am she is me.
Yes.
Yeah, very much so.
Paraphrasing, but in my dedication, I pretty much say, for my type A girlies, my wound type girlies, this one's for you. We deserve love too.
Yep.
This one's for you. I say, I see you, I am her. So I'll just say this and I'll move on. As an author, you're not supposed to have favorites. You're not, but you do.
You do.
And Sanaa was my favorite FMC to write about because I could see so much of her in so many people I know, right? Even if all parts of her don't exist, there's so many things people can relate to. She's 35,
sure.
right? So she's
I'm nowhere near type A, but I am a mother. So the way my brain does not turn off because, oh, you got a program tomorrow. Oh, I got a print. Oh, we need new shoes. Oh, there's always a continuous list. And the brain, it's hard to shut it off. It really is.
And for the risk of a spoiler, I feel like the part of me that resonated so far, because I'm not through with it yet, but when she finally decided to be like, you know what? I'm going to do the damn thing. I'm going to be free. And then when she tries to get back home, the universe was like, I was like, the way that moment wound me up, I was like, this don't deviate. This is why, you know, this is why I had PTSD from her calling her mother, and she was like, I can't get home. And her mom was like,
her mom's like,
relax.
Relax. This is the universe telling you you need a breather. And she's like, girl, I don't need to hear that.
No, come get me. And that really honestly made me think about when Lee got stranded. You had to call your mom. It was like, come get me.
Please come get me.
I saw my mom and I sobbed like I was freaking 10 years old. Mom, help me. I'm stuck. Yeah. Yeah, she's wound tight, but I think so many of us can relate to her because there's something in our life that holds us.
Now, if only we could all just run into a Ezra.
There's something about a man with the name Ezra. Like it just does it for me.
And the way in the book, he's just like, I mean, he doesn't say it, but she thinks about it of him. She's just like, you know, he's not trying to be romantic. He's just intentional. He just pays attention. He brought her food and she was like, there's no, oh, I was thinking of you. I brought you tacos. It was just like, you need to eat. So here's food. Yeah.
Because romanticism is easy. Because that's really all it is. I think there's this misconception, like, you know, they say, like, fellas, if you want to know what your girls want, read her books, right? Like, quite literally, I'm not asking for you to fly me out. I'm just saying, like, oh, you hungry? Matter of fact, I was out and I was just thinking of you.
Sure.
Yes, right? Sanaa's a baddie. Her startup's doing well. She don't need no money. She don't need him to fly her out. She don't need special gifts. She needs someone who is considerate and intentional, right?
Someone who sees her like, girl, like you gotta close the computer. You're literally about to spaz out. Like you gotta uncurl that spine.
Gotta relax, relate,
and release.
You can uncurl that spine, or I'ma uncurl your spine. Either way, that spine's getting uncurled. And what you wanna do?
Didn't it get straightened out?
How you want it?
Yes, it did.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad. We're 14. I'm glad your feet are rubbing together.
What you reading, Lee?
So I've been, finally catching
I know which one you're gonna say too.
Yeah, I'm finally catching up on the Siobhan Latrice series.
The Constantine book.
Can I interject though, real quick though? Just real quick. I feel like the book that y'all introduced was treacherous. I was the one who was like, we should do more cowboy-ish things. And now you're having the time of your life.
What?
I thought this was the cowboy one.
Oh, Killer, you listen to me.
I don't know these people's names. Why do y'all keep forgetting that?
But I'm talking about the Compton Kings. LaQuay, this book is called Love Letters from a Gangsta. And quite literally, he's in jail. Okay?
Oh, you did tell me about this
Yeah,
one.
like there's so much I can say. I just don't want to give away too much. He is in jail, all right? And his bunkmate is disrespecting this woman or his own girlfriend on the phone. And he's like, don't speak to her like that.
We don't talk to women
Watch
like that.
back of your head. Watch how you talk to her. You don't talk to women like that. Then has the CEO go and figure out homegirl's address, phone number, sneaks her a phone so they could be little talk pals as he's laying up in a room with the man talking to his man on the phone. That is the type of energy that I like to see.
Do better. You can't take a woman who don't want to be taken, so
Let me.
And I mean, this guy is literally not nice to this girl. He's got a house full, and is choosing favorites, and this girl is really suffering, living off of peanut butter crackers.
$30 every 2 weeks or something she gets. Don't got a cell phone, can't connect to the real world, don't put gas in the car. She is quite literally being abused.
Yeah.
And LaQuay don't know none of that. All he knows is he knows is talking to her on the phone.
Don't talk to her reckless. Watch your mouth. Okay.
And it's for me, y'all know, I'm a sucker for a pen pal. There's something about like a Black Dear John for me, the letters, and it's gonna do it for me every time. Okay. And him talking to that girl and then being up all night on the phone when he really need to be asleep and she need to be asleep. And he's just right up on the top bump, not even realizing what's going on. And LaQuay's like, even if you figure it out, you can't beat me.
You can't beat me.
Ooh. It's doing something for me. So I'm having a good time. You know you like a book when you're not trying to rush. You're like, take your time.
What's the rush? Correct.
Yeah.
You see, I'm the opposite. When I get into something like that, I want to know. I gotta get through it.
I
don't want to savor it.
I have to chance a reread because I was into it. Especially LaQuay always is just LaQuay. He be out the way, but and I was kind of trying to figure out before I got to his story what his story was gonna be, because I'm like, he don't do nothing. He work and he go home. Like, he be really out the way.
Now, is this the one you read out of order by accident?
No.
I really just can't keep up. I can't track this at all.
I don't know if we're friends at this point. I think we might just be co-hosts at this point. Just come to work and that's it.
Well, y'all remember I won the last Who Knows the Co-host best. So clearly Kelly doesn't know me. I thought
okay, it's a new week, so let's get into it. All right.
So this week we are doing a little tournament.
Okay.
I made some brackets with some books, and we are going to see how each person's brackets comes out on top. So what I did was I asked the ladies for 5 books. Killer gave me 5 books. Lee gave me 5 books. I put in 5 books. And I used a fan favorite for our 16th book. I used On Us. So nobody could pick anything from that series. So we just have On Us in there. And so my bracket, as y'all can see, it's not even completely full because these is hard. So I put it in a builder online, typed it in, and then I closed my eyes and hit shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Your shuffle was disrespectful.
Because I didn't want anybody to be like, oh, you know how it tiers and first and last, and I don't really know how the brackets work, but I know it'd be like one goes against 16 in the middle. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want y'all to be like, oh, you put mine up against yours. I just shuffled them, and we have what we have. So we're just gonna go down the list, see which book came out on top, and hopefully y'all pick the right book. That's all I want. I just want y'all to pick the right book.
I'm picking the right book, but
Okay.
okay.
All right, Killer, my technical genius. Can you put this up on the screen, our brackets? You think you can figure that out real quick?
Oh, absolutely. I got you.
Okay.
I got you.
Come on, Techie. Ooh.
Period.
Oh.
Okay, so we're literally just gonna go Killer, Lee, and then I will give my answer for the first one. We're going to give an answer and give why we chose whichever book over the other book.
I would like to say that the shuffle gods could also stub a toe because some of these lineups, I was like, "Ooh, easy, easy, easy," and I was like, "Word."
Oh,
Ooh.
period.
That stubborn toe can go to Hades because me.
I was mad.
All
And so I
right,
still
Killer. So between A Worthy Love from A.E. Valdez and Our Vicious Oaths from Annie Davenport, which one did you choose?
Our vicious oaths, baby. I'm sorry, that was easy. No shade to A.E. Valdez, but listen, until you read about Malachi and Rashida, you just don't know. And I get that all the girlies don't know yet because it ain't dropped. But just know come October, your world will be changed.
Lishandra.
So I hear you, Kelly, but you ain't lived till you read about Asher Blaine. You see what I'm saying? Okay, okay. I wish I woke up and was married to that man too. So it's a worthy love for me. Yeah.
And I also chose A Worthy Love, mostly because I haven't read Our Vicious Oaths yet because it's not out. So,
I was God's favorite that month. I was getting arcs left and right, baby. So
period. Okay, so Killer has Our Vicious Oaths. Me and Lee have A Worthy Love.
So my question is, do we win by default because it's 2 against 1?
No, there's no winners. We just seeing which book gets to the end.
each of us could have our own potential winner.
Yeah.
Mine will obviously be the best, but
Okay.
Okay,
fine.
between Demon's Dream. Demon's Dream and Luciano. Demon's Dream is by El Cason. Luciano is by Chantel Davis.
Chantel Davis.
Killer, I don't even have to ask you this.
The way Lee's finna crash out and disconnect when I tell her.
Killer, who you pick?
Luciano.
Cigarette.
And I picked him because y'all know I likes it dark. You know I likes it a little bit weird. And
He was
also
definitely giving that.
was a whole ass virgin who knocked it out the frame in the midst of the trophies of his conquest. And by conquest, I mean victims. And it was juicy.
So this is what I don't understand about Killer. Okay, so she likes it dark. Demon is quite literally coming from the back, blood all over him from just slicing somebody up. She likes it dark.
Here's the thing,
Go
she never
down.
said she didn't like Demon's Dream.
I didn't say I didn't like Demon's Dream. You know for a fact I enjoyed Demon's Dream. The book was
Absolutely.
8,327 pages, and I read it.
She
But
did.
you don't get just one dark man. You get 2 in Demon's Dream.
And
And
I was Team Smoke.
you
I did love
chose
Smoke.
that pumpernickel piece of bread over Demon?
Listen,
This is my bracket, and I can pick who I want. And I said what I said.
said what she said.
Next contestant, please.
Go ahead, Lee.
Clearly, I'm going with Demon.
I like the reset. Clearly,
Feel like I'm
with
going
Team.
Demon.
What Demon means for the culture is
Lord have
The racial
mercy.
bigoter.
I can't scroll on my timeline without somebody pretending to be Smoke and they're like, come here. Like, just come here. Okay. Yeah. It's Demon for me.
Mm.
So I pick Luciano.
Oh. I'm Ruggers godmama now. Is that what you mean? Is that what this means?
We're in it to win it, Killer. That's exactly what that means. and it was a good read, but I'm choosing Luciano.
Lady,
You see how this Gen Zer does us every episode.
you can't crash
When I'm
out.
with her, she's like, okay, okay. And then I choose one off answer from hers. And now I hate her and I want her dog to die. Like,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
you hate my dog.
I was born in 94. I'm a millennial. We'll start there.
You're a zillennial. Let's start there.
I would like both of you all to put your black cards in the mailbox and send them to me. Thank you very much.
Moving on.
Collect
Bracket.
them. Okay, yeah, we can move on.
So
All right.
for the next one,
The next one we have Perfect Peace by
Daniel Black.
Oh, okay, thank you. And Long Shot. Is this the Kennedy Ryan long shot? Kennedy Ryan.
and this is why I feel like your shuffle went straight to hell. So these two books together, I don't understand. I haven't read
Right.
Perfect Peace yet, so I have to pick Long Shot, even though Long Shot quite literally took me down through there. But I haven't read Perfect Peace yet. I'm familiar, just haven't read it, so it's Long Shot for me on this one.
I think you would have picked Long Shot anyway because you don't really do historical fiction.
Okay, that's fair.
So I think the book, the bracket guys did you a favor, but this is a crash out moment for me because they're two of my favorite books. So I'm gonna go with Perfect Peace on this one. It's a classic. I use it to teach my classes, and so for me, making the choice would be which book would I be okay if it disappeared, and I wouldn't be okay if Perfect Peace disappeared. I'd be okay if Caleb disappeared. Though.
Oh, quite.
Okay. Ah.
No doubt, 100%.
So I haven't read either of these books, but I have heard about Caleb, so I'm not picking him.
It's amazing how this character has ruined this book for everybody. Laughing Caleb.
So I am choosing Perfect Peace, even though I have yet to read that. I might, because Lee talks about this book often, but
She
One of the
does.
best historical
I
fiction.
haven't read that one yet. Okay, so we have Perfect Peace for me and Lee, and Long Shot for Killer. That's right?
Yes.
All right. Now we have On Us, the series, versus Razor Blade Tears.
So initially when I said your shuffle could stub a toe, this is where I want to send it to hell.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, y'all know how I feel about S.A. Cosby.
We do.
Know how I feel about him.
Yes, we do.
I read one book, bought the entire catalog. I was like,
It's
I'll
great.
take 13 of them. Like,
Correct.
give them all. But you put it up against the entire series.
I did not do this.
So if it was just like On Us 1, I can be like, oh, for sure, Razor Blade Tears. But for clarification, are we talking about On Us 1, 2, and 3, or On Us 1, 2, and 3, Clearwater, Reckless Love,
Yes,
the whole
series. The whole series.
The whole Porter archive.
I'm gonna have to say On Us, but damn it, I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it.
And here's why I want to say Razor Blade Tears, just because y'all didn't pick Demon's Dream, because I'm gonna say, oh,
Hostility.
no, because she said she didn't pick Demon's Dream because it was long. Well, On Us is 50 million years long, but I'm just kidding. On Us, for sure. That was very easy for me.
All right, so this one obviously was unanimous. We all chose On Us. Nina, we're still mad, but you write good stuff.
It would have been a landslide if I had Hassan. Nina, if you're listening, it would have been no contest. It would have went straight from the first round all the way to the end. It would have been my number one, but y'all be playing. But it's okay. So now you're gonna have to go through and just figure out if I pick you, Nina. Just wait and see. Just got to wait. I'm just saying.
All right. Sword of Kaigan, M.O. Wang, And Deuces Wild CCJ.
So we went from stub toe
Okay.
to go to hell.
Yeah.
Now you can go with gasoline draws on
Oh,
because
okay.
again,
Again.
y'all know how I feel about CCJ.
Absolutely.
Y'all know, but Sword of Kaigen was probably the first fantasy to really just grab me by my neck and be like,
Never let go.
what Ving Rain so Jody, go ahead and cry for your mama. That's what Sword of Kaigen did for me. Like I had a surefire answer, and I still don't know if my answer is what I would want it to be.
Come on. You better icky
But
bicky bonky that thing.
yeah, I would say that if I like the filter that Lee said. If I can never read it again or one fall off the face of the earth, then I would say Deuces Wild is going to win this one for me. But that was hard. That was so hard for me. Because she did ML piss me off at the end of that one. And Deuces Wild I enjoyed from cover to cover. So for that reason, I'm sticking with my girl Ace on this one.
That is fair. I think for me, it's Sword of Kaigen. If I could have the full series with Ante Up included, because Ante Up was my favorite of that series, then it would be a little more difficult. But I feel like there was a bunch of nuances about Ace as a character that I feel like because you read other books in the series, like isn't there like a series where like the
Thorns
women
and Roses or
Thorns
something.
and
Thorns and Roses.
I
Yeah.
feel like in listening to you talk about it, Kelly, there were so many moments I'm like, oh, like when the music or thing, I think it would have hit harder for me if I would have read the other book. So while it was a good book, I like that Sword of Kaigen. I didn't need any other context to understand. So it's gonna be Sword of Kaigen for me. And you know what? Look at how mature you are. I disagreed with you all, and you all didn't crash out because I disagreed with your favorite book. So I realized that, I'm unwell.
I didn't write it. I just enjoyed it.
I'm unwell.
You're passionate. Hey, you're just passionate.
Yeah.
Slightly delulu, but we'll call it passion today. It's passion. All right, T Money.
I also chose Sword of Kaigen.
Okay.
It was a any mini money mo type thing. Because I love CCJ real bad, and I got to meet her, and she told me I smelled
So
good when I
jealous.
met her.
So jealous.
But Sword of Kaigen was kind of unlike anything I had ever read before.
Very fair.
And it probably is because I've read more CCJ that I'm just like, I can choose a different CCJ, but I gotta choose Sword of Kaigen here.
Because the multiverse is real.
Absolutely.
I mean, the first time I downloaded that PDF, I was shooketh. I was like,
Oh, girl.
oh, I've read a lot of her books. Oh, have you? You've read 10%.
You're like, dang, Christina, when you start writing when you was 12?
Take a breather.
Why do you write like you're running out of time? Right, day and night, like you're running out of time. Are y'all Hamilton fans? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. No problem.
That's your singing moment for the night.
Okay. So next we have Defensive Stance by Kasha Thompson and Anonymous Acts by CCJ.
Anonymous Acts
Yeah.
was an easy one for me. Largely because I haven't even read Defensive Stance.
I mean, are you readers or not? What's happening here?
Period.
Just because
I'm just kidding. We
Like
can't
Swallow
read
Light.
everything. We listen. Especially with and reading is so subjective depending on like kind of what you were introduced to first or like where you kind
Yeah.
of fall. Like Kelly's literally a thriller girl.
I am.
So a
And
lot
see-
of romance stuff or historical fiction stuff, like we said before, she's just like, I ain't never even heard of that.
and it don't hit the same.
Yeah.
But Anonymous Acts did to me perfectly blend my favorite genre into it because it was a whodunit, murder mystery, romance, spicy, Because again, this is the one that Lee hasn't read, right? Used to have,
Right.
yeah. And that whole part, the way he clocked who she was because he recognized them manicured fingertips from them video live streams. I was like, you were talking about rubbing your feet together. Yeah.
Lee, when I tell you you'll have a good time with Anonymous X, you will have a good. I remember reading that. Every time I see that title, I go back to when I was reading. I was like, what's going on? What's going on here? What y'all doing?
Mm,
What y'all doing? You
so
supposed to
good.
be doing that. Girl, it's a good time.
I was like,
So,
that's my next read after LaQuay, because that's what
oh,
LaQuay got me knowing.
Period.
Mm.
Period. Lee,
report to the DMs when you're reading it because I'm gonna need to know.
absolutely. I might even have to pick it up, read it again, see what's going on.
So I
And there's
haven't read Anonymous Acts, but I have read Defensive Stance, and Kasha is that girl.
Tasha is that good.
Okay, so it's Defensive Stance for me.
So here's where I feel like the shuffling got a little bit out of hand because y'all know how much I love Kasha.
You love Kasha.
She's your babe.
You
Yeah,
got the fangirl with your girl at BRBF. Yes.
period. And then I got to meet CCJ, and she was so sweet, so cute. And I've read this book. And I'm gonna have to choose Anonymous X, and I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about this at all.
Mm.
I'm not happy about that.
If it was sight unseen, would your answer remain the same?
It would remain the same. I would still have to choose
Okay.
Anonymous X. Anonymous X is just otherworldly. It's good.
That's
It's so
fair.
good.
It's otherworldly, so that means that I need to read it next for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. I should have chose it as my BBB book club, and then we wouldn't be suffering the way we are.
Yeah, we
And
would.
then, if you do the audio, Wesley does the narration.
Yeah.
And is it Jacoby or is it Winston?
It doesn't matter. It's good.
Doesn't matter. It's still delicious.
About to look it up.
It's gonna make you feel some type of way in your ear canals. I'm just telling you. It's
I
gonna
wonder
be
if
good.
it's in my hoopla.
It's in mine. So
Listen, my library's been showing off lately.
They have been. My library says, girl, we are in the sticks. We do not have that.
your library, my library usually just says white only. So I'm just like, can I please?
You know the book my library did have? Game of Thrones. That's the only thing we read.
Try.
Oh, my library got it, and so we got that sauce.
Who is it? Who's the male narrator?
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to focus.
Oh my god.
Jacoby.
It's
Oh,
Jacoby.
oh.
You
Baby.
already know going in. They could be reading the phone book.
Period.
Oh wait, its genre says it's a thriller. It's a thriller, Kelly?
Yes, we said that.
Did you not just hear me say it?
No. I thought you said that it had thriller elements. You know how you get.
Really? Okay, so again, CCJ, this is not me coming for your neck.
Right.
I still wouldn't say it's a thriller,
Yeah.
but it has thriller aspects.
Absolutely.
Which is why I loved it, because I went into it picking it up thinking it was going to be a romance.
Yeah.
I picked
And we
it
were
up.
pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. And so when stuff starts to pop off, I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
And the theme carries throughout the book. So
Throughout.
yeah.
My library got her whole catalog on audio.
Oh, well then you can catch up on your CCJ, because I know you behind a couple of books.
Yeah, I'm
And the
behind.
Thorns and
Okay.
Roses should be on audio too. Thorns and Roses series should be on audio too. If you want to catch up
Well,
with
okay, but now I'm overwhelmed.
Okay, Anonymous X, just start there.
yeah.
We'll figure out the rest when it's time to figure out the rest.
You could read every day and we still will have time to pick out more CCJ.
We sure
You're
would.
good. You're
We
good.
sure would.
You're gonna be fine.
We sure would. Next, we have Bunny by Ray Lease. And we have All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby.
All the Sinners Bleed. S.A. Cosby. I didn't struggle with that one.
We know because you wanted to pick S.A. Cosby last time.
I did. was harder last time because
Sure.
you played in my face. Um, but yeah, All the Sinners Bleed would be my pick for that one. Again, one I think it holds a special place in my heart because that's the first. No, that's the second one that we did together because we did the cipher. But I feel like that's the first one where Lee was like, I enjoyed it. So almost like that same moment she had when we loved Mordecai again and we love like I got to experience that with my Bookie butt and she loved All Sinners Bleed and has put it on list of hers since she's read it. So I feel like that in itself, plus the fact that I loved it and I did the audio, Adam Lazar White literally brought that character to life.
Yeah.
Yeah. All Sinners
No,
Bleed.
he
Y'all
definitely
seen
did
that
it.
graphic of Titus? I said, Titus looked like this when I was reading it.
I don't know if I agreed with that fan art, but it wasn't bad to look at because I didn't envision Titus like that either. Or as Lee affectionately called, Ty
That's
Ty.
high.
I don't know if I saw him like that either. So
Lee, what you got?
I haven't read anything by Ray Lisa yet. Clearly, I live under a rock. So y'all are gonna have to put together a list of like who I need to read first. So I'm going with
You
all.
have a list a mile long.
Okay, but like people can get skipped up the list depending like the way y'all just gushed about anonymous acts. I can't pass
No,
go.
you have to read that next. That's
I
just a
can't pick up
no-brainer.
100 points until I read that book. So if
But
there
you
is
met Ray. Like, you
so
gotta.
she's so sweet, but when everybody who loves Ray, they don't tell me to start with Bunny. They tell me to start with the basketball book. You know what I'm talking about?
I know
Oh,
where he's
at the end of it all. But
Yes. Everybody tells me to start with At the End of It All or Saving Sunflower. But if you're saying they're wrong and I need to
no, no,
start
no.
with them,
I'm not saying they're wrong because I also started with at the end of it all. I enjoyed that so much. I said, well, who is Ray Lease and has she written more stuff?
well, Killa, Jacoby, and Wesley narrate At the End of It All by Ray Lease. I feel
Give
a
it up.
buddy.
Keep it up. Again, they could be reading the recipe books. I'm good. I'm gonna listen to it. So yeah.
Feeling a buddy read. I'm feeling a buddy read. Okay. Anywho, All the Sinners Bleed. I haven't read Ray Lease. I want to, but All the Sinners Bleed is when I was like, in my teen boys, okay, I might be a thriller girly because I like that. I liked it. I felt all of the things. I felt like I was a detective because I was trying to figure out who done it the whole book. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So, it's one of my top 5 reads of the year, and I've read like 60 some books so far this year. So that one.
We were just trying to T was just trying to figure out what the hell was in the water in that city. What was wrong with it?
It, and that's exactly why I didn't choose it.
It was like chapter 3, and T said, "What is in the water?" Was it Clarence County? She said, "What is in the water?"
Yo, what's going on here? Titus, move back away. Like, don't stay here. Get your daddy and move.
Go back to the federal job.
Please,
Like,
because what's happening? And when I tell y'all, I don't like looking at people sideways. I like to know. I like to know who's safe. And in that book, wasn't nobody safe. Everybody was suspicious, even down to the daddy being out bowling in that church for so. You just got home from church, and I know Jesus is always on the throne, but like 10 o'clock at night is a little late for you, sir.
At one point, we thought Titus did it. We were like, "What?"
Yeah, we was thinking anybody did it, and I don't like that. And
and
then
that's what
for it to
T hates
come out
about.
at the end who it was, I was like, who was that?
Yeah, that is exactly what T hates about thrillers. Is she doesn't want to suspect people, but she quite literally suspects every
Everybody.
person when she reads it. The part that she hates, she quite literally will suspect everybody in the book.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So
She was like, well,
I
I
chose
mean,
a good old Friends to Lovers by my good girlfriend Ray Lease.
but
That's
that was also one of your top books. That's like one of your top picks ever
oh
too.
for
Isn't it?
sure. Yes,
Bunny, yeah,
Bunny. Bunny is on that list. Any list I can put Bunny on, Bunny be on that list.
yeah. So okay, that's fair.
Okay, last one for the first round. Inevitable Conclusions, CCJ, or The Hunger Games by Susan.
Inevitable
Oh,
Conclusions,
okay, great.
CCJ.
That's a no-brainer for Killa.
It's a no-brainer for me. Largely because, once again, I have not read Hunger Games. I've never even seen Hunger Games. I have zero plans to read Hunger Games, and CCJ is the GOAT. So,
Period.
yeah,
Period.
come on with it, Lee. Come on with it.
I have not read this CCJ book. I feel like I sound like a broken
Do you
record.
even read CCJ?
I do. I read the Wright brothers. Okay, I read the Anti-Up series.
You read The
I
Love
read the
Sisters?
Vampires. I read
Oh, she loves the Love Sisters.
Okay.
Yeah.
love the Love Sisters. It's just the
And you
specific.
see how many books, because The Love Sisters is a series, The Wright Brothers is a series, and yet she still has not scratched the surface of CCJ. So that's how many books CCJ has that you could
Yeah,
read a
just
couple of
those three
series.
series is 8 books.
So the funny thing is, I have read 10 CCJ books, and to y'all like, you're a newbie. But if I read 10 books in anybody else's catalog,
Sure.
I would be an expert. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. But so I haven't read that, but y'all know how I feel about the Hunger Games. I am a reader because of the Hunger Games. Okay. I get goosebumps thinking about it, and I finally have accepted that y'all will never read it, and it's okay. It's something that I can just have on my own, and that's fine. So it's the Hunger Games for me.
Okay. It's not The Hunger Games for me.
Y'all are
So,
some trolls.
okay. I mean, first of all, when you meet Tariq and Cora, you gonna understand how delicious that thing. When I tell you, obviously it's Jacoby and Wesley narrating, correct? I'm at work, just doing my little job, and I say, okay, what? I had to pause on the job. I said, oh, okay.
It was good.
It was
It's good.
good. The series is good, but
I was just gonna say the series
the
is
series
good.
is good. But Inevitable Conclusions with Tariq and Cora really did it for me.
I think that series did a good job, which a lot of romance authors do, but it gave us good men, good MMC.
Yeah.
It did.
So do I read Anonymous Acts or this one?
Anonymous X.
Anonymous X.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's really no other answer.
So if somebody said, okay, you need to fight for your life, bring CCJ's baddest bit out. Y'all are bringing Anonymous Acts.
Yes.
Over everything else on our catalog.
Do you not see it back here on display?
On
I'm
display.
afraid to go grab it because I get out of frame. Every time I bring a book into frame, I get blurry.
Anonymous Acts is her baddest bit. Okay.
I didn't even, it was, you know how sometimes when you read a book or read a series or whatever, or read an author, usually the first book is your favorite because that's like that.
They introduce you.
My first book. It was like my 20th book.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah,
girl, and I was mad I didn't start there.
Yes.
But I will say, for me, second to that book, because that is a standalone, is the If You Can series, because it is also so
but
good.
also, you love Strictly Professional. That
and I shouldn't.
Because there's pregnancy in there.
It's a freaking baby, and I love that one.
Whatever Kelly tells you, throw it in the garbage because she will break her own rules for the right book. It doesn't matter. She'll tell you,
and that's an attribute to a great author when they can make you enjoy something you don't normally enjoy.
Absolutely.
Kelly be like, I don't like cheating unless Vin do it. I don't like pregnancy unless
okay. On to the next round. So the second round is going to go pretty much the same, except you guys will have to read off of your papers because I can't keep up with everybody's. So you'll just
I have my
So
now.
you'll just go through, you'll name the two. You don't necessarily have to do the authors, but just name the titles because I tried to do the authors in the first round. You'll name the two and then why you picked what you picked.
This is when it got so hard.
I
So
believe you.
I have in second round Our Vicious Oaths by Annie Davenport against Luciano by Chantel Davis.
Oh,
And
and these were both your picks.
yes, these are both my picks, and they are both in my top 5 of the
Yes.
year.
What we got?
I'm gonna go on Luciano again.
Over the 7 foot down with grills?
A shadow daddy at that.
Okay, let me explain.
Read the same book y'all read. I was in a Twilight Zone. There's no way. But I read the same book that you read.
Okay, so first of all, I quite literally devoured Our Vicious Oaths again. Very new to fantasy. But it was so good. But I honestly cannot convey the way Luciano made me feel that book. Like the way you talk about perfect peace, I feel that way about Luciano. Like, Lord, never take it from me. I I still think about that book, and it's not even a full novel, and that's why I was like, I don't know if it's because it packed so much in that short
Oh,
amount of
it
time.
was, listen, from the jump. We was from the previous book, we was already into Luciano. We didn't even know that man.
Well, to be fair, I gave it 4.5 stars, so I'm doing a lot of capping. I enjoyed it myself.
No. Definitely
Yeah.
good. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
so
choose Luciano over Our Vicious
Malachi.
Oaths.
Yeah, Malachi. And again, that was not easy. I don't say that like, oh, that was like I literally sat there looking at it like this. Like I don't know what to do. But I will say that what sets it apart for me is I'm thinking about my experience cover to cover. I did struggle to get into Our Vicious Oaths for the first couple chapters and almost DNF'd because I was like, but when it took off,
It took
I
off.
was down.
Yeah.
But again, I was already invested in Luciano's story from Saint Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that helped. But I will also say, don't sleep on Our Vicious Oath. I'm telling you, when it
Correct.
drops, you need to get it. And I'm going to reread it. I'm just going to do the
Are you
audiobook
going to pre-order the hardcover?
probably. But it's got to come all the way from Dern across the pond
I know she
from
hates
the
us. She
UK.
said the UK people get the hardcover. If you want it,
You
get
have
it
a
from over
physical
there.
copy? You have a physical copy of Luciano on the show?
Do I? Mm-mm. Not a physical copy. No. I've been trying to do like I really have like I haven't gone as extreme as you this year, but I have not bought a book in probably 4 months. I've been really trying like if it's checking out my KU, doing my I still don't rock with Libby, but doing my hoopla, and then I got my little TBR thing that I have going on for the books. I'm really trying to have some shelf control because you're an influencer, so I'm trying. So unfortunately, Chantel, booby baby, I'm sorry. But until the pocketbook opens back up, I'm just gonna have to do it okay. But I shall. I'll probably keep it under my pillow whenever I get it though.
Lee, what you got? Get her off the mic.
So for me, it was between A Worthy Love and Demon's Dream. That was easy.
That was easy.
Demon and Smoke, period.
Sure. It's my girl.
Mm.
Okay. So my pick between A Worthy Love and Luciano is going to be A Worthy Love. As much as I love Luciano and a good dark romance, I love Asher Blaine more.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
agree with that choice, T.
I can't win them all, but that just means more for me.
That's
Y'all,
exactly
y'all
what it
don't
is.
y'all don't appreciate foreplay with a good severed head, and that's okay. It's okay.
It's gonna have to be Killer. What's your next? What's your next pick?
Long shot, Kennedy Ryan. On Us entire series because Tea is Diabolical by Nina. But that was easy for me. It was going to be On Us. I love Long Shot for what it was. Again, exceptional book. But if y'all think I'm gonna let that psychopath Caleb beat out them Porter brothers,
Absolutely
that
no.
wasn't gonna happen. It's not never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen.
On Us, the completed series, or Perfect Peace. I'm gonna go with Perfect Peace on this one. I know.
You already lost. I just want you to know that.
I know. How dare I? This was hard. It was really hard. It was hard. But
It
again,
had to be because you chose wrong. It was so difficult. You picked the wrong one.
it was hard. It
You
was
said
hard.
On Us wrong.
It was hard.
It doesn't start with a P. It does not. No.
I'm gonna go with Perfect Peace.
Did you say Porter Brothers?
I did. I did say a P word, but I didn't say the Porters.
Oh my God.
No.
You want me to explain myself, or are you just upset?
Go ahead if you want to try to explain the poor answer.
I just feel like the big part of me, the nerd in me, the Africana Studies major, the history person, I got everything that I wanted to get. I got drama. I got sex appeal. I got all of the things.
I really just want you to clock out.
I get all of the things from On Us. I just don't get that historical piece, which I know is the point. But Perfect Peace means so much to me.
Okay, great. I was between a Perfect Peace and On Us, and I'm choosing On Us. I'm choosing the right answer.
For you. You know? So I don't know the difference is when you issue something I don't, I'm like, oh, let me add it to my Audible. Let me listen to it. Because you said it's the best bit. None of y'all are going to go and listen to Perfect Peace or anything else that I said.
That supports what she said. Clock out. Nobody's going to go read it.
But even when I didn't choose Anonymous Acts, I'm like, it means so much to you. Let me read it. Jeez.
Okay, Kella, what you got next?
Okay. So this was kind of hard, but also not. So I have Deuces Wild, which is CCJ, against Anonymous X, which is CCJ. But because again, I'm gonna stand on business. That Anonymous X is gonna get it every time.
It's gonna get it every time.
Because Wick, ooh, Wick,
just does something to you.
Does. Yep.
My next one was the Sword of Kaigen or defensive stance. I'm gonna go with Sword of Kaigen on that.
Okay. I like fantasy making it into the third round. I like that.
Yes, it's fighting.
I had Sword of Kaigen versus Anonymous X. I still don't have a choice for that, so let me make one right now. I might have to go with Anonymous X. As much as I want to pick Sword of Kaigen, just the sheer shock of it all in Anonymous X, yeah. It just.
And I can honestly say, regardless of what book wins on my bracket, the biggest honorable mention on my bracket would be Sword of Kaigen.
Oh, for sure.
Regardless, like if I had to go back to the first round and say which one of these, it would still be Sword of Kaigen to be like, you are a contender. You for sure were a contender.
A heavy hitter. So I'm gonna choose Anonymous X. Let me write that down. Okay. Kelly?
So I have All the Sinners Bleed, S.A. Cosby, and Inevitable Conclusion, CCJ, and this is gonna be CCJ's first L.
Okay.
I'm going with All the Sinners Bleed, S.A. Cosby for this one. Because although I do love CCJ, Inevitable Conclusion was not my favorite of the series, even though I love the series. So
what did you love? Seduction with Yes.
the friend. I
Mm-hmm.
can never remember the name, but yeah, that's the one I like. I think it
Yeah.
was book 3. That's the one I liked. So I'm gonna have to give it to SA for this one.
Okay. Lee?
This was the hardest choice of my bracket,
Okay.
personally.
Okay.
All the Sinners Bleed or the Hunger Games.
Oh, that's not hard
Wow,
at
is
all.
this difficult? Okay, now
No,
I'm intrigued.
it was
Because you go
difficult.
hard for the Hunger Games.
It's difficult because I go hard for the Hunger Games because it's like the sheer system of it was so brutal. So you get like thriller elements and you get all of those things. I mean, it's a dystopian, but it's YA, right? So even though it means so much to me and it made me a reader and all of that, I think about the experience I had as a reader reading All the Sinners Bleed and it bringing me into the genre as an adult. And so I feel like I'm not weighing the books and the way they were written. I'm weighing like the impact it had on me as a reader. And that's difficult. But just from looking around, the fact that I have 6 different versions of the Hunger Games, I'm going to say the Hunger Games.
What
But it
does
was
6
hard.
different versions mean?
I do. So I have a graphic design like comic book version that I use for my tutoring group when I teach the kids. I have the original version of the Hunger Games, like paperback that's all tattered up from when I was a kid. I have the special edition they just came out with, and I also have like an audiobook version and a Kindle version of the book.
Okay, girl.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay. I have Bunny and Inevitable Conclusions, and I chose Bunny.
Now I will say the more I hear about Bunny, the more I want to read it.
I don't know what it's about.
Yeah, but I feel like you can't tell me because if I get too much and I feel like it's gonna be sappy, I'm not gonna pick it up. So just don't tell me.
I don't know.
Yeah, one day I just need to just pick it up and read it.
Okay. That's fair.
All right, so we're on round
Round 3.
3. So this is where
This is really where the rubber meets the road.
Yes.
Where it gets real it's tricky.
So I have Luciano by Chantel Davis and the On Us series by Nina up against each other.
So here's go ahead.
No matter what you
Brackets is that they just get harder.
I might surprise you with my answer. On Us is going to win this round.
Wow.
And here's why.
Wow.
One is because, again, I think when we read that, was it last year that we read it? Or was it? Yeah, it was last year.
Last year.
I had not had a series just take me just down through there. I mean, and I don't even mean like in a heart-wrenching way. I felt like I would get invited to the barbecue because we're family, we're locked in. Like, I know these people. And even though it hasn't even been written yet, I almost am willing to bet that when Dim's book gets released, which she better not be playing with me and it better be coming,
They are.
it's gonna knock Luciana out the park anyway. So I'm looking at that series collectively. Reckless Love, Clearwater, yeah, as much as I love Luciana, like those books. Yeah.
I mean, Killer who don't even really need a series. She could read
I
one
don't.
book and be like, "Oh, I'm good." No
Okay.
interest in the rest of the series. For her, after she finished the first 3 and we were about to move on to Clearwater, she was like, "Oh, I think I'm good." And by the time we picked up that book, she was like, "No, I'm here. I'm here. Present. I am here and accounted for."
I was just staring longingly out the window
She
and
would just wake up and be like, "I miss them Porter boys."
I'd be thinking of little moments. I'd be like, oh, Dim. Sav, you scamp, you. I missed my boys. So yeah, and I haven't anticipated a book like I'm anticipating Dim's story because I mean without all the spoilers, like because we just know that this story
It's
it is
gonna
going
be
to
a story.
apart, and I am eagerly waiting to be brutalized by Nina in this story. I'm waiting. So it is on us.
Lishandra.
This was difficult. It was Demon's Dream or Perfect Peace.
Ooh. Now you got a decision to make.
Two completely different genres.
And that's what makes it hard when it's like you can't even compare apples to apples.
One is my go-to as a professor. Like, I'm literally teaching 4 sections of English and I'm using Perfect Peace. And then the other is my go-to when I want to introduce people to the urban fiction genre. But there can only be one. Who's my baddest bitch?
Demon.
I'm going with Demon's Dream. I'm going with Demon's Dream. That's my baddest bitch, you know?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So I have A Worthy Love and On Us. On Us.
That was easy.
On Us wins.
Yeah.
Hate this round.
Go
I hate it. So for my final round, I have On Us against Anonymous Acts, which
Oh wait, where
I
is
got Anonymous Acts against Sinners. I'm
Okay.
I
sorry.
was to say that?
All the Sinners Bleed. Yep. Anonymous Acts against All the Sinners Bleed.
Now this
And-
is thriller-esque versus full thriller.
And because, so as much as I love the experience that I have with S.A. Cosby, I can't say with like certainty, like, oh, I'm gonna definitely reread these. Like, right? So for that, like Razor Blade Tears, I will reread. Also, I loved it, but I'm going to reread Anonymous Acts again. I know I will. So it beats out S.A.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see how Anonymous Acts compares to the Porter Brothers. I can't wait.
I'm not looking forward to the last bracket. I might get some technical difficulties and
And just clock out like I
just
did.
lose connection. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Clock out.
Go ahead, Lee.
Sword of Kaigen or the Hunger Game.
Okay, now you
Okay.
have fantasy versus fantasy, right?
Not even just that, the blueprint of fantasy, right? Hunger Games against Sword of Kaigen, which had, and I quote from Lee, the mother of all mothers in a fantasy book.
Because
That's
Misaki was a mother.
Let me say this.
What's it
The
gonna
only
be?
reason why I don't have multiple versions of Sword of Kaigen on my shelf is because I'm poor. I'm going to go with the Sword of Kaigen because there's not a single day that I don't think about Misaki on that
Period.
mountain with her sword. Like, you gonna see me about my child.
You're gonna
I'm
have to.
telling you,
You
it's
gonna see me about it.
no matter what wins my bracket. So, like I said, it lives rent free in the back of your head.
Oh, for sure.
It does at all times.
I got 2 big backs against each other.
I think I need to order sort of Kaigen. I need a physical copy of
We need a
that.
special edition with sprayed edges and stuff.
Oh,
I
for
just
sure.
feel like the author hates that book, though. Feel-
No, it's not going to be a special edition. And whenever this one is sold out, I don't think it's going to be a reprint. She's
I don't
like,
think so. So I need to go order that today.
Y'all know she wrote another standalone book called Blood Over Brighthaven.
We're not reading any more standalones because she don't know how to end them.
it does not. Conclusion does not exist for her. It's the way she left the door open and then the door opened to a new world and was just like, okay, bye.
Hey, bye.
Y'all just
Never
set me
coming
up
back to
for
it, y'all.
problems.
I know y'all been waiting on the update. You can stop. Stop
And where I
waiting.
can respect her creative process and can respect that, and I know Lee, you can probably speak to this because you're an author, sometimes how much a story can take out of you, the consumer in me is like, what does that have to do
It
with?
has nothing to do with me and the story that I'm looking forward to.
It makes you want to go like kidnap her dog and be like, are you sad again? Like
So
maybe and hand her a pen and paper.
Here
Are
you
you
go.
sad?
Here
She
go
was-
Robin and Masaki. Right about that, girl.
She's not gonna do it, but if she decided to just give us even 75 pages about the army,
That's being built.
I gotta know.
it would just it could literally blow everybody's list out. Just
It might
just
need to be
finish it.
150 pages. She might got a little explaining to do.
I think we're asking for a lot. 150.
For somebody who
I'm about to join the Patreon and wait for the chapter by chapter. I don't even
And Killer
sit.
hates a chapter by
I
chapter.
hate it chapter by chapter, and I'm about ready to sit there and suckle at the teat. Just
Oh, put us out of our misery.
just can't.
Okay. I have Anonymous Acts versus Bunny.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because Anonymous Acts has been the landslide for you so far.
Listen,
But Bunny is
Bunny
your
is
book.
Bunny. I'm gonna have to go Anonymous Acts.
Ooh, I love it. I love it.
I'm gonna have to go Anonymous.
y'all both got the same book, I think, in your top two.
We do.
Y'all are
We do.
twinsies for real.
Except my contender is quite literally bull. I can't remember who teases, but I don't know how I'm gonna answer this next round.
Well, it's time for us to figure this out because we on the final round.
So it's between On Us and Anonymous Acts.
Oh, that's
We
mine
know.
too.
That's your big commercial pause. We know.
We know. We know.
And I honestly am struggling. So, like, when I first put this together, I was like, I got this. But now I don't know. I mean, Anonymous Acts is so good. It's so good. And I love it so, so, so much. I just don't know if it can hold a flame to Porter Program. I don't.
Here's the thing. I also have to go because me and Killa have, so we're really going to flesh this thing out. So you have your reason. I'm going to give you what I'm thinking in my head before
Don't
we
spoil
answer.
Anonymous Acts because you know I don't like no spoilers.
No. I'm not going to spoil it. But what I'm saying is the fact that we can go and buy Anonymous Acts makes me happy.
Yeah.
When you want to buy a physical copy of a Nina book, she says no. She says, "Is my website open?" She says, "Did I give you permission to buy my book?" Like, these are the things we have to dwindle it down to pick it out because what am I going to do with this?
That's why it was easy for me not to pick it because I'm already living my life without them on my shelf. So I mean, I ain't gonna know what's different.
I like the way you're thinking about it, T, because I'm thinking about, like, if I take that logic and say, God forbid, we have a tornado and I lose my book collection, I can go back and replace Anonymous Acts. I can have that a part of my world again. But Miss Thing over here would be like, I'm sorry, you just had a life-altering life event. The vault is closed. I'm still struggling. And I will say this, when I first put this together, Anonymous Acts was my winner. But now that I'm going through it again, I am struggling. Because, you know what? I'm just going to call it. Damn you, Nina. It's going to be On Us. It is On Us going to be my winner. Because although I love Anonymous Acts, what it doesn't give me that On Us does is a wide cast of characters who I loved every single one for a different reason. I mean, it was fully invested in every story, every dynamic, and although Anonymous Acts is top tier, On Us was just, again, it was just next level. So I think for that, for the characters, like the fact that I want to read every new book that's going to come out about another character because I'm like, damn, I need to see what's happening with this character. It's going to be.
And the way she was on Rex's neck from the first mention. She said, "Well, we're in Rec book. I'm trying to read Rec book." I'm like, "Girl, we on book 1. We got 6 to go." Like,
I was ready to figure out what happened with my Booski. Rec.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a final answer.
Ooh.
Yes.
We love that.
That was hard.
Dr. Lishandra.
Sorry, for dramatic effect, I was trying to grab my book. But anyways, it's easy for me. Demon's Dream or Sword of Kaigen. They both mean so much to me. They're both the baddest biz in both of their genres to me. Demon's Dream is my favorite urban fiction of all time. Sword of Kaigen is right now my favorite fantasy book of all time. Right now.
Okay.
But what book could I go without? Or if I were gonna get trapped on Gilligan's Island and they told me I could bring one book, I could read Demon's Dream over and over and over and over and over again. So it's Demon's Dream for me.
That's fair.
No one's surprised by that though. Are we?
I think I would have been more surprised if it was a tougher pick like Perfect Peace and Demon's Dream. I think that would have been probably maybe a harder one for you to do. But since it came down to sort of Kaigen and Demon's Dream,
Well,
I
last
think
round it was Perfect Peace and Demon's Dream. But I think that I'm gonna be honest with you, if it was just me as a reader, I probably would have said Perfect Peace. But now that I'm an author, the books that I enjoy writing are urban romance books. So I feel like what Demon's Dream means to me, it means a little bit more to me now that I'm in the genre that it's in, if that makes any sense.
yeah. All right, see, round it out.
The problem is, I don't know. They probably need to get together and have me anonymous X on us or something, because I don't. So
Crossover, make it happen.
I don't know. All right, we have On Us, which we love. We have Anonymous X, which we also love. I'm gonna have to go On Us.
It's kind of like
It's kind of like that. It is
because they're both good. It's
very
like
good. But
it's
I
like
think also the amount of growth we have from Front Street to Reckless Love, we haven't even got to them yet, but just
not to them yet.
those parts, how we started from the bottom, now we here.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Nina did a big one. She literally woke up and chose violence, and we was like, "Give me more,
more,
please."
please. Please, sir, I
Please.
want some more. The way we, I mean, literally voice note after voice note after voice note after voice note. We spent months reading these books together. I think that's also what it was. Like, we really have bonded around.
We really did. I don't know what that says about us, but we really did.
We
Yeah.
really have bonded around On Us. And Anonymous X, that doesn't take anything away from you, baby, because you still
It
that
does not.
girl.
Still a bad bitch.
But I'm still gonna have to choose On Us.
I think that's fair. And so originally when we said we were doing a bracket, I thought we were doing like majority rules and see what was the tomfoolery
And
baddest
I
bitch.
wanted to do that, but I was like, that might, I don't know, it might
Well,
not work
the
out. I don't
tomfoolery,
always want somebody to end up a loser, because Killer would have lost with Luciano a long time ago.
Oh, for sure. That wouldn't have been an even matchup to put me against y'all with these books.
actually though, it was between Luciano and Demon's Dream and y'all both chose Luciano. I would have logged off 45 minutes ago if that would have happened. So I thank you kindly.
So that's what I was like, I don't want anybody's full-on contender to just get knocked out because either we haven't read it or it just didn't do it.
Yeah.
He was thinking, but I would
Yeah.
say that our group book would have been On Us anyway. It's fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
it got knocked off early.
That's why I
just
was like, nobody gets to pick that. We'll just have that as an offside because it was too good. So, Killer, your winner is On Us.
Yeah.
Lishandra, your winner is Demon's Dream. And On Us. So, urban fiction really is the GOAT.
I'm
Yeah,
so
it reigned supreme with this bracket. It
I
really
mean, it
did.
beat out fantasy, it beat out thriller, it beat out thriller romance.
But I
historical
do
romance,
have
contemporary.
mm,
Yep,
oh,
I really
that
had
was
fun with
fun.
that. Thank you for indulging me in
No,
this in the little bracket.
you pushed us today. And now I know that if there was a situation where it was like pew pew to the head, what are you gonna do? I might be a goner because
Just a goner.
I just couldn't pick one. I couldn't.
Y'all pick some good
My
books.
honorable mention, I still stand by this. Out of all the ones on that list, my honorable mention would still be Sword of Kaigen, even though it didn't make it far in the bracket for me. It's just because the shuffle didn't do it justice for my picks. But my honorable mention is still going to be Sword of Kaigen at the end of it all. For sure.
Absolutely. I have to agree with Killer because the way when we put this together, I was like, oh, I think Sword of Kaigen was the first thing I wrote down. I knew that had to be on the list.
It's good.
It just,
It was also my honorable mention. It was my top.
period.
top
It was a good time. You did your big one with that one, Lee.
You did. And the funniest thing is that you did it to try to be slick. Kelly's not going to write a series, so I'm going to pick the biggest, thick, big back standalone I can find with a map and a glossary of terms and 50 million characters, and I'm going to make her read it.
And names that are hard.
Spoiler alert, I loved it. So, joke's on you. It was phenomenal.
My invisible cat. Joke's on you. Well, y'all, that was tea time with
Kelly.
See?
and Lee. See you next time.
Bye.